Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Avijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. Let's go to today's interview question. So I'm sharing my screen, and today's interview question is Explain Readiness and Liveness Probe with Analogy and Real Example. So as usual, uh, first I will explain this Readiness and Liveness Probe with some analogy so that you can understand it better, understand the concept better, and then we'll see some real life use cases, real life scenarios, and then we will also see the demo where you will be seeing that readiness probe and liveness probe are working, right? And at the end, we'll have quiz so that your concept will be clear. So let's stay till the end, go through all the steps so that you are clear about this. Okay. So let's start. Explain readiness and liveness probe with analogy and real example. So let's think about doctor's clinic. Doctor's clinic, let's say clinic is open in the morning and doctor has not come yet. So it's not ready. When you call and say that can patient come? A receptionist will say no. Yeah, doctor will be coming after 2 hours, 3 hours. If you send patient, you have to wait for 2, 3 hours, right? Or whatever time doctor will come. So once the doctor is there, so clinic is ready for operation. So similarly, what is starting up, and it has to set up that the database connection, and there may be other dependencies. It's running ready, but if Kubernetes starts sending the traffic, it may not be able to handle immediately. It may fail. So it has to tell Kubernetes that I'm ready. Then only it will send traffic. Then only like will be sending patient to the clinic. So that's the readiness concept. Readiness probe. Is the clinic ready for patient? Next one is the liveness probe. Liveness means is clinic in working condition? Let's say clinic is ready, it's working, but for some reason like machine stopped working, or maybe there is a power cut. So now there is a power cut. So when you ask clinic, so they will say that no, or they will call up for backup, or if there is a power cut, they will start generator service, etc. So similarly in Kubernetes, when uh, pod is not like pod is stuck for some reason, it has to be restarted by Kubernetes. Let's look at a real example like food delivery app. Imagine you are running a Swiggy Zomato type of app on Kubernetes, and there are like components like API server, search service, delivery assignment service. Now let's say that API server is starting up, loading the database connection. So it takes 10 to 15 seconds to become usable, but the container is already running. So if there is no readiness probe, Kubernetes will start sending user traffic to it during startup only, leading to errors or failed orders. That's why readiness probe helps. Don't send traffic until I'm ready. So readiness probe does that. And later, suppose that API server gets stuck, infinite loop or deadlock. Even though the container is running, now liveness probe will help. It will say, I'm broken, restart me. Now let's have a look at the example. So here I'm running a Python Flask application, ap.py, app.py. So what it is doing is a Python app, and there is a endpoint ready. So this is a ready function. After 10 seconds, it will say that I'm ready. If it is there before 10 seconds, it will say not ready. If you ping this guy before 10 seconds, it will say not ready. After 10 seconds, it will say ready. And the health, if you check health, then it will say that uh, before 30 seconds alive, and after 30 seconds, it will crash. And it will go in a loop. And then we are running this welcome demo app, and that's it. Like it's a small app, health and ready. Okay. And so once the app, this is a Python app, then you have to, what we have to do, we have to create a Docker container. So I have a Docker file also. Docker file is simple file from Python 3.9 working directory /app. Copy this app.py file into in the current folder, current path, and then pip install fast, and then run this Python app.py. And after that, create the Docker image and create the image locally. So Docker build -t probe demo latest. So that I have already done. It will take some time to build this image. So this image is already built, and this image is already there. I have already built it. If I run Docker images, you'll be able to see this. So probe demo is already there. Latest one. Now I have to load this image in the client cluster. So what I can do, I can push this image to Docker Hub, and then Kubernetes will pull it like when you are applying the pod. But since like it's for testing purpose, I will just load it, and here I will name and cluster. This is a command I have executed. Let's get this one. Delete. Okay. So here, kind load Docker image, probe demo, latest name, and the cluster name of the cluster. Okay. So this is also done. So it's already loading the kind cluster. So this is directly telling that hey, this is the local image, and it can directly use inside your cluster. And then YML file, we have the YML file. Let me look into the YML file, pod.yml file. So here this is the pod and probe demo. And image with pull policy never. Don't pull from Docker Hub. Pick up the local one. It's already there, available locally. So use that one. So that's why image pull policy is set to never. And readiness probe. Readiness probe is ready. Ready is the endpoint. Okay. And here also we can have initial delay seconds. Like as soon as the app starts, immediately we won't check the readiness. We will wait for some time, 2 seconds, and then check ready, whether it's ready or not, and check the health. Okay. After initial delay of 5 seconds, we'll check the health. Port number 5000, port number 5000. Readiness probe and liveness probe. So that's it. And once this is done, then we have to apply this to SQL. Let's see whether I have already done it or not. I think it's on there. Yeah, it's on there. So 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐞𝐬 apply -s pod.yml 𝐸𝐶TL create pod. So you can see it's already running now, right? But ready? No, it's not ready. It's 0/1. 0/1, it's not yet ready. It will take 10 seconds. Not ready, right? 15 seconds over 7 over. Because there is some delay. After delay, it will check the readiness. So it's all now ready. It's ready now. Right? Now it's ready. So readiness probe returned that I'm ready. Now after some point of time, it will return, like now it's returning alive. So it's fine, running. But after some point of time, it will return crashed. And once it returns crashed, Kubernetes has some default configuration, may wait for maybe another 20-30 seconds. So after 30 seconds, it will crash. And then after another maybe 30 seconds, it will wait. And after that, it will kill and disturb, right? So that will happen after some time. So let's wait for a few seconds, few more, like 15 seconds, and see what happens. Yeah, now we can see that here it's a 1/1 running 0, but registered 1. It restarted. And again, readiness probe will be there. After you restart again, it will go back to resetting whether it's ready or not, right? Again, it will start checking whether it's ready or not. Once it's ready, then it will run and check whether it's healthy or not. And if it gets stuck, something happens, then it will say, I'm not healthy. Then Kubernetes will restart and it will increase the count, right? 1 to 2. And again, this will be changed to 1/1. After some point of time, it will be again ready. So it has restarted. See, now it's ready. And here restart 1. Earlier it was 0. Right? It was 0. Since it said I am crashed, you please restart me. So it will restart it. Okay. And then what we can do, we can check describe pod. So we can see the error. Describe pod probe demo. Let's describe this pod. Here you can see that liveness probe failed. HTTP probe failed with status code this. Readiness probe failed. Then readiness probe is ready. Readiness probe failed. HTTP okay. Then liveness probe failed because it was not ready. Crashed. So then it been started. Will be restarted. Liveness failed. Liveness probe failed. Will be restarted. Right. Killing. Let's say unhealthy. Scheduled, pulled, created, started the container, unhealthy, 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 killing. Okay, and now we can see the QCTL describe pods we have done. Now QCTL log spot demo also we can do. QCTL log probe demo. And let's see what we can see in the log. Is there anything in the log? Yes, here you can see that all these things are getting called it ready, and all this health, etc. Responsible for everything. Okay, so let's go to today's question. What is the purpose of readiness probe? This is a purpose of readiness probe to check if container is running, to decide if a container should be restarted, to check if container is ready to receive traffic, to check this usage of the pod. So answer will be to check container is ready to receive traffic. See. So what happens when a liveness probe fails? When liveness probe fails, Kubernetes restart that container, right? The answer will be C. Which of the following statement is true about readiness probe? They're only checked once when they start. If a readiness probe fails, container is killed. If readiness probe fails, pod is removed from the service. Readiness from the service endpoint. Readiness probe has no effect on service routine. So answer is, if readiness probe fails, the pod is removed from the service endpoint. Readiness probe fails, pod is removed from the service endpoint. So that's it. And I hope you like this video. Please like it, share it, and please follow me on my LinkedIn page, Devops Interview. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow my WhatsApp channel. Thank you for watching this video, and see you again in the next video.